Hi, Marge. Thanks for helping my project.
You're very welcome, Nathan.
Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I won't tell you my age, but I was not, well, is spiritual stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay. The most important thing in my life is that I belong to the Lord Jesus Christ. And we actually came to know him, my husband and I, in Saudi Arabia about 45 years ago. So, Nathan, I forgot your original question.
Oh, I could say a little bit about yourself. This works.
Okay, yes. We have two sons, both are college professors, and a daughter-in-law who's a college professor too. And somebody asked me, "Are you a college professor?" And I said, "No. I'm the one that taught them that you don't have to be enormously intelligent in order to be of great value." And so you can tell I like humor.
And I should mention that one of your sons is a college professor at Houston Baptist University.
Right.
Which is meaningful to me since I went there, my wife went there, my mom and my dad both went there. So.
Right.
And
That's neat.
incidentally, did you know that they're changing their name? It's going to be
Yes,
Houston Christian University.
Yes. I think they're broadening, it's not to be just for Baptists. Of course, it never was, but now it'll be obvious.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did you know that NASA is planning to send astronauts back to the moon?
Vaguely, but I haven't kept real good track of that since my husband went to be with the Lord, although he was a NASA scientist too. He actually was growing plants with the idea of seeing what would survive in the long-term space flights. And so that's what he was doing out there.
Wow. Any particular plants?
Bok choy.
Bok
He
choy.
would bring home bok choy, and I only ate it because he brought it.
What do you think about us going back to the moon?
Well, that's a funny question for me too, because my husband's grandfather, we went to meet him one time. He was just sure there were already men on the moon, Martians, I guess. It's not something that actually enters my mind a whole lot. What do you think would be the advantages of going back to the moon?
Well, I think a lot of it comes to what you see as the long-range future of humanity. If we're meant to just be on this one planet and that's like the end of us, or if we're meant to explore and kind of expand out into this amazing universe that we have.
Yes.
And if it's that second one, then the moon seems like a logical step.
Absolutely.
If it's that first one, I've been thinking, I can't think of a good reason.
Yes.
That's my thoughts.
Very good. Much better than mine, which were null and void.
Would you take a trip to space if you could?
I tend not to be adventuresome. The fact that we even went to Saudi Arabia was amazing because we were not adventuresome people. But there is something about getting into different climates and all. You broaden yourself by putting yourself into situations that are different from your common situation. I can't say I would choose to do that specific one, but I can see how it could be helpful for others.
A fish doesn't know what water is, but the moment you take him out of the fish tank, he knows.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Well, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Marge.
You're very welcome, Nathan.